Different Indigenous-made movies are being showcased throughout the Film Week event at May Cinema 6 starting tonight. I had a chance to sit down with the Vice President of May Theaters to tell us more about the event. Joining with us today is Sydney May, the Vice President of May Theaters Limited, as well as the organizer of the Indigenous Film Week. How are you today?
I'm doing fantastic.
So the Indigenous Film Week started today and will end at the February 8th. Can you tell us more about that?
So, one thing that's been really going around is people wanting to see themselves on the big screen. And we know that there's a lot of Indigenous people around and that they don't really get an opportunity to see themselves up on the big screen. And to me, representation for everyone is very important. And we had this very unique opportunity of two Indigenous films being released back to back weeks, starting January 26th, which is with Cold Road, and then February 2nd with Cafe Daughter. So we decided to do a little Indigenous Film Week where one screen of ours is dedicated to playing only Indigenous films. We're also throwing in Grizzlies, which has been a fan favorite and everyone loves it. And we are doing discounted prices for our tickets for $7 plus GST to try and make sure everyone gets an opportunity to come and see themselves being represented on the big screen.
Is this the first time that May Theaters did this event?
So this is our first time doing an Indigenous Film Week. We've played lots of, well, as many as we can for Indigenous films like Guitar Lessons and, like I mentioned, Grizzlies, Bones of Crows. We like to bring them in whenever we can and whenever we can work with film studios.
Are the films are starred by Indigenous, directed by Indigenous, or what is it all about?
They're done by Indigenous. Cafe Daughter is about a young half Chinese, half Cree girl in the 1960s in a small Saskatchewan community who's working on embracing her identity as well as working on fulfilling her dreams of going to medical school despite um, prejudices against her in the 1960s. Then Cold Road is about a Indigenous woman in the Canadian North and her dog being hunted by a stranger in a semi truck. So they're all featuring Indigenous stars. And then Grizzlies is about a small Arctic town and a group of Inuit students who find a passion for lacrosse and it helps transform their lives.
Are there any gonna be more films to be featured during the week?
So those are the three that we could get for this event. Um, but I'm very excited. I really want to see Cafe Daughter. It looks like a great story and it's based in Saskatchewan.
Why is it important to have this type of event that representing Indigenous groups?
Well, being able to see yourself being represented on the big screen just gives you that extra, in my opinion, motivation and inspiration that, hey, if someone like me can be on a big screen like that, what can't I do? And that's especially why I love Cafe Daughter, because it is about a girl defying all odds, all prejudice, working on her dream becoming true. And I just feel that there's magic to the big screen. That's why I'm in this industry. My entire family, our family run business, we love seeing films up on the big screen with the audience, the sound, the atmosphere, the popcorn. And I think everyone should be able to see themselves up on a screen like that.
Since this is a first time event, are you planning to make it an annual event?
We're hoping to do it annual. We're hoping that film studios and independent filmmakers and well, the Canadian government supports more Indigenous films being made and created. So we're hoping that it can be a regular thing, but it really depends.
So is this film week open for everyone?
Correct. Everyone can come and watch. I know Grizzlies PG. Everyone loved it when we played it several years ago. I know Cold Road is a thriller, so it may be not quite as family friendly, but Cafe Daughter is a drama that I think everyone can relate to.
Well, thank you so much, Sydney, for giving us the information about this Indigenous Film Week. Hopefully, a lot of people are going to appreciate the arts and films created by Indigenous.
Thank you. Our showtimes are on our website as well as on our Facebook page and Instagram page.
Thank you so much and have a good day.
Thanks. You as well.